This is a friendly competition I like to call Drop 40. We have 4 players on the court, pair on this side, a pair on that side. The goal is for the baseline player to drop 40 shots in the non-volley zone. It's very important that the team on this side is cooperative with your shots because you don't want to make it too difficult on your teammate to try to drop the ball in the non-volley zone. Before we get any further, remember, subscribe to Selkirk TV for more lessons and podcasts. You guys ready? You feed the ball. This player tries to drop it in the non-volley zone. If it goes deep into the blue, it does not count as a point. Right away, you ought to know. You don't want to hit it in the net because that's going to delay your team from trying to get to 40 drops. Let's give it a go. Players at that non-volley zone, make sure to count it out when that player drops one into the non-volley zone. Each team will start with just 2 pickleballs. They'll feed one and then have a spare in their pocket.
4, 5, 6.
Little bit of pressure here, trying to compete against another team. This is a friendly competition. One team against the other team, trying to get as many drops in there as they can, as quickly as they can, up to 40. Well done, you guys. I would encourage everyone to use their legs. Important that you do a good job with your lower body to stay balanced and control this ball. Only live drops that land in the non-volley zone count. That's why it's important for the non-volley zone player to feed the ball. If a baseline player retrieves a ball, they may send it to the non-volley zone player. But if that ball lands in the non-volley zone, it does not count as a point toward your score. These teams are just about halfway through. At some point, you're going to start to sweat a little bit. The heart rate is going to elevate. Continue to push through.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Go as quickly as you can without rushing. If you start to rush, it's likely that you're going to make mistakes. But you can't afford to go too slowly. Want to go quickly to try to defeat the other team. Essentially what we've done is taken a drop shot drill and added pressure. We now have some incentive to try to go quickly as opposed to simply casually dropping this ball over the net. Be careful if there's a ball on the court.
30.
It's a close game. Well, keep in mind, a feed from the baseline player doesn't count as a point. Only live drop shots count as a point. 40. Well done, you guys. Good game. At this point, we would switch roles. So Damien, you would come here. Jamie Sue, you would go there. John at the non-volley zone. Shannon at the baseline. Now it's your chance to get revenge. Same competition, just now your teammate is down at this end. We would run that back again, seeing which team can get to 40 drops in that non-volley zone first. Now, if you are in a situation where you're not in an enclosed space, you're surrounded by a large area, it would be appropriate to call time. If one ball goes astray, you need to chase that down. That would be totally okay. Since we're in an enclosed environment, We're purposefully only giving each team 2 pickleballs to try to rally. If you make a mistake and you need to chase the ball, it just delays you. It takes time. That's why it's important to be consistent trying to control that ball. And we want to be fair with how we're competing back and forth. We want to be quick, but we're not, obviously you at the non-volley zone, there's no incentive for you to try to win the rally and end the point because you want your teammate to be able to hit those drops.